had a crazy dream last night, and I don't know. I always think about whenever I have a crazy dream, like what did I consume to get the idea remotely in my head for my brain to have fun with it.
Sure.
Had a dream that I was at a bar and Ron Burgundy from Anchorman shows up with his friends and starts singing. And I haven't...
Singing what? Afternoon Delight?
No.
What were they singing?
I don't know, but it wasn't like a recognized as like a new number.
A new number?
It was like a new, like I've never heard it before in my life.
Oh my gosh.
And
not number.
Yeah.
Singing a little ditty.
Right.
A little tune.
And I haven't consumed Ron Burgundy probably since mid 2000s. I haven't seen anything Will Ferrell's in, and
yeah,
you know what I mean. Like he didn't pop up. He's not currently in the news.
You weren't watching anything. You weren't thinking about it even.
No, I don't think about that movie. I'm not. I actually don't even love that movie.
Oh no.
I like it. I don't love it.
Oh no.
I don't quote it like people do.
See, now this would make sense if I had this dream, because I see bloopers from that movie pop up a lot on my For You page and stuff like that. I follow pages that post bloopers, and Anchorman is very consistent. Like there's so many anchors, him, Will Ferrell, Paul Rudd, and all that. But for you, since you don't even love the movie somehow,
no.
We'll circle back to that.
But did they even? I don't.
Why Ron Burgundy?
I don't know. But I woke up. I remember I woke up. It was like 4 a.m. and I was like, I don't even why? I was confused.
Did you talk to him or
no?
Where were you at? You said
I was at a bar.
You were at a bar. They all walked in wearing what they
with
wore
the
in the movies.
Costumes, yeah.
The 70s.
Everybody was so excited. And it was kind of like this feeling that like this bar I was at, like you never know who could show up. Like it was the place to be because celebrities could stop by.
If you know, you know.
Right. And it's never scheduled. It's just like, who are we going to get? And that night was Ron Burgundy.
That's interesting.
I know.
Very interesting.
So I like started my day today all confused. And I was like, I can't wait to go see Freddie and tell him about it.
I want to see what ChatGPT says.
What that means?
Yeah.
Because like teeth falling out means something. Snakes means something.
A friend of mine posted the results of her ChatGPT search because she asked it, what does it mean if I have a dream that I swallow earrings? And the result, I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't good.
Oh, no. It's like you're going to die.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Like it was like you're taking on emotions you shouldn't have or something like that. It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't great.
Well, later in the show, I want to talk about how I think I'm going through a midlife crisis. So maybe ChatGPT would be like, well, anybody who thinks about Ron Burgundy is having a midlife crisis.
Yeah. Because he had a crisis in that movie.
Right.
If you remember.
Maybe that's the connection. By the way, I hate...
Now I just want to start quoting the movie.
No, don't.
I won't, but
I hate the new ChatGPT. I hate it.
It's new, something new about it?
Yeah, do you talk to it?
I don't talk. I've only ever typed because I don't want to turn the microphone feature on because I'm scared it'll start listening and conspiracy. You know me. What?
Okay.
What? See, you have smart speakers all in your house and stuff. You got them in every room. You sync them up. Those things are listening, dude.
Who cares?
Me.
Why?
That's who. Because I don't want my private conversations to be, stored somewhere on some server.
Okay.
And used against me in some way, or all of a sudden get leaked. I mean,
like what conversations are you having that's so sensitive that you don't want it to be leaked?
Why would I tell you? And I don't even.
Well, I tell you right now, ain't nothing of interest at my house that anybody wants to monitor.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm nothing interesting. Nothing. You know what you're gonna hear? You know what my FBI agent hears? What do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? Like that's like 90% of my conversations. What are we eating?
I don't think about it. It's a lot of me correcting Cam. It's not.
It's nothing great.
It's me and Cam. But I mean, just in case, you know.
Well,
that's how I feel about some. I don't know, microphone features remaining on 24/7. Why?
Well, this new ChatGPT, when you talk to
what's wrong with it?
Its whole thing tells you that like it's now more conversational. Well, all it does is it interrupts you. So like while you're talking to it, it's going,
That's active listening.
Yeah.
Is that interrupting or active listening?
Yeah.
I think that's more like I'm paying attention to you.
I don't like it.
It's kind of like, oh, so if someone's looking at you while you're talking and they're shaking their head like nodding yes, you don't like that? It's the same thing. It was just audible.
It'd be annoying if I was talking to somebody and every 2 seconds they were going, right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Noted. Noted, because I don't want to do that to you and then you resent me.
No, I won't resent you. I'll just call you Chat GPT, PT, to your face.
Okay.
I'd be like, all right, Chat.
Okay, chat.
All right, Chat.
All right, so here you go.
What's
what does it mean if I had a
about-
dream, I'm in a bar, and Ron Burgundy and his crew walk in?
His crew.
Well, that's what you said, right?
Yeah, it's
all right,
just,
so Ron Burgundy, Channel 4 News team, it says pretty entertaining dream. Symbolically, a bar often represents socializing, letting loose, escape, or wanting fewer inhibitions. Ron Burgundy and his crew are exaggerated characters, confident, ridiculous, competitive, loud, very concerned with status and how they come across. So them walking into the bar could represent a sudden injection of chaos, confidence, humor, or attention into a social situation.
Ooh, and I am going through a midlife crisis.
Yeah, we got to talk more about that.
I think.
I need to understand this better.
I'll try to find the words for it.
If you're excited, were you excited to see them?
No.
Or were you uncomfortable? Because you say you didn't like the movie.
I was indifferent.
You didn't love the movie, sorry. Indifferent. Okay, so if I feel like that kid I grew up with who pretended to lose his space on the page.
Yeah,
he ultimately couldn't read.
Right now, by the way, no one can see you, but you're currently pointing at the computer screen.
Like, where was I?
Oh, yeah.
If they made you uncomfortable, it could be more about dealing with big personalities or social pressure.
No, I wasn't uncomfortable. I was just like, oh, okay, well, Ron Burgundy's here. Huh.
Okay.
That's cool. That's a cool little bar.
I was indifferent.
Oh, now we're asking ChatGPT.
That changes it a bit. Okay. Sometimes dreams aren't deeply symbolic at all.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Is that what it says?
Your brain may have simply grabbed familiar Anchorman characters to populate a bar scene while your indifference related to the emotional tone you were already experiencing in the dream.
All right, whatever. Well, I dreamed it. So
It said if you remember what you were doing in the bar before they walked in, that's probably more revealing than Ron Burgundy himself.
I fell, and I was in pain, and I was having back pain.
You fell?
Yeah, in my dream.
Like, you fell off the stool?
I was walking.
You fell because you drank too much?
No, I was walking down steps, and the steps collapsed, and I fell.
You left out all of that.
Well,
I think that's important.
I didn't think that was important to the dream.
I think so. It's a part of the dream. Yeah. I don't have time to type all of that out.
And then at one moment, I remember I was like, maybe I should really, because I hurt my back, but it wasn't like deadly. And I was in my dream, I was like, maybe I should amp it up to get paid. You know what I mean?
Trying to file a lawsuit?
Yeah. Oh, right. Like maybe I should amp up my injuries to.
I can't feel my spine.
Right.
To my lower legs hurt. You know, I can't feel.
Attorney excited.
Wow.
So I mean, yeah. What does that mean? Right?
Maybe Ron Burgundy and his crew were there to do a story on you.
Maybe
somebody called them. They were like, "Get the news down here. There's a guy."
But I typically don't have bizarre.
I don't have
bizarre dreams at all. Like typically, and my husband, when he has dreams, they're nightmares. But they're not like slasher killer nightmares. It's like stressful, anxiety-ridden ones.
Does he wake up like?
No, but it'd be like he didn't know where his wallet was, and then the accountant calls and says, "Oh, by the way, you're foreclosed on your home," and you're like, "Oh my gosh!" Like it's like adult stress.
Oh,
yeah,
adult stress. Yeah. Even though when we're adults, it's funny.
I don't like it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, hey,
if you can interpret dreams, let us know what that even means.
Sure, please. Yeah. And it's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, babe.
Let's start the show here on your Monday with an afternoon pick me up, a song to get us jazzed. You a big fair guy?
I don't mind a fair.
I love the food.
I love the food.
Yeah.
I don't really trust the rides typically.
Right.
You know? And they're usually all the rides that most rides at amusement parks don't go well with the food, right? It's not a good mixture. But independently, they're great. But I go for mostly the foods.
You know, I one time saw a tractor trailer, and it's so cool to see the tractor trailers when they're hauling the rides because it looks so wild.
Yeah.
Because you
somebody's going to sit there.
And you see it all folded up in a weird way.
Sure.
Well, I saw the guy pulled over on the side of the road. The driver had a sledgehammer and he was beating the crap out of the ride. And the only thing I can kind of think is like maybe it was hanging off just a little bit and he was trying to scoot it back. This like one little leg part of the ride, he was trying to scoot it back.
And he was using a sledgehammer to do that? Like slamming? Like,
Oh, yes. Full body motion slamming.
He's not breaking the ride? See, this is why I don't trust the rides.
I don't know.
What are the regulations on this kind of stuff? Where's your license?
I don't know.
Where's your permit?
But it makes you think. Well, we have some of the most viral state fair foods that's happened over the summer, and I wanted to share them with you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the fair. I think there's a fair Labor Day weekend that's near me, down in Alexandria, I think. I know Minnesota State Fair kicks off next week. Speaking of Minnesota State Fair, that's like a really popular one.
Huge.
One of the ones that it always goes viral and people talk about, the pickle pie.
Oh, in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Okay.
At Lulu's Public House at the Minnesota State Fair, the pickle pie. It's chopped pickles, cream cheese with a savory ranch, and hot sauce frosting.
Okay.
If you love dill pickles, you would love the Minnesota State Fair pickle pie. At the Florida State Fair, there's the Reese's Pieces donut burger. So they feature a combo of Nutella donuts, an Angus beef patty, cheese, bacon, chocolate peanut butter, vanilla icing, and Reese's Pieces and mini peanut butter cups on a very messy burger.
Okay.
And I hate saucy things. I hate messy, saucy, goopy. Ugh.
You prefer it to be dry?
No.
Or do you just want normal levels of sauce?
I don't want to ever hold something and it's running down my arm. I don't want to take a bite into something and it falls into my body. You know what I mean?
You had a bad experience or something? Or?
I always, because I see on TikTok, it's like the thing. Everything's got to be goopy.
Oh, it's got to, that's just how good it is.
Drizzle sauce over everything.
I see.
Pass. In Wisconsin at their state fair, the Cream City Cone. It's a bunch of different things in one thing. It's a bratwurst, sauteed onions and mushrooms, melted cheddar, breaded cheese curds, and dill pickle mustard into a pretzel cone.
Jeez.
Yeah. By the way, wins awards.
See, I can't eat any. That would be the only thing I'd eat, and it'd probably be half. I wouldn't be able to finish that.
No,
And I wouldn't be able to eat anything else. And definitely not get on one of those spinny rides they be having at fairs. Heck no. Not me.
The Ohio State Fair.
Vomit projectile all over the...
I've done that before.
Like, you have?
Yeah. I've closed down a ride. Yeah. I'm not proud of it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's a claim to fame,
And
dude.
it was a horrible... Because of
the food you ate?
Yeah.
Do you remember what you ate?
Yeah, fried Oreos.
See, that is something you eat on the way to the car.
And I
on the
don't
way
like
home.
I don't like fried Oreos anymore because of the experience. It messed my stomach up.
See what the ride did to you?
It traumatized.
It wasn't the Oreos. It was the ride.
And the ride was called the Ring of Fire. And it was one huge circle that all it is, you got into a coaster and it just went in circle. So unfortunately, and all it is just in a circle. So
so people opposite of you caught.
It fell on people. My mess fell on people because it's a circle.
Wait a minute. So did they stop the ride in the middle, or no one knew it was going on until after?
No, everyone knew what was going on when it was happening because there were people screaming about it. Then, it's in my eyes! Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like that. And then they, of course, the ride, though, it goes its normal thing. And then when it finally starts slowing down, I'm a mess. Everyone's a mess. Everyone's a mess.
Oh, my God.
And they told me to get off. And they closed the ride down. Like, everybody in line had to leave.
This ride is, unfortunately, because they got to sanitize that.
The whole thing. Like, multiple rows.
That is nuts.
It's just
Roy.
unfortunate that the ride was a circle. Like, it was just.
You didn't think that through? Clearly not.
No, and I'm sorry I didn't time it when it was more on the ground. I don't know. I timed it when it was up at the top, and it just fell on everybody.
And what you That is wild. All
I
right.
know it's really unfortunate.
Jeez.
That's probably the only real ride I did a couple other rides at the Salem Fair, but yeah, that's why I closed it down. Then the other things here at the North Dakota. Oh no, the Ohio State Fair. I wanted to tell you that went viral. Root beer float cream puff sounds so good. And then at the North Dakota State Fair, one of the big items was the peach cobbler in a cone. You know, there's a girl in Fort Thomas. And she's a celebrity to me.
Okay, what does she do?
She has a farm stand outside her house that you can go and buy food. I'm sure I can find her real quick.
I love that.
And shout her out. Yes, so she makes all this food herself, and she has a cute little white wooden set, and she has sourdough bread and all these great things. But one of the ones that I really want to go try is a muffin with peach cobbler in it.
Oh, I think you did mention this to me before, because I love peach cobbler, and I'd love to try some.
I wish I could easily find her. She's on my TikTok, but whenever I already found her. That quick. Sweet Delusion, Kentucky.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
okay.
Sweet Delusion, Kentucky. She says she's a Northern Kentucky cottage baker down in Fort Thomas. But how I can't wait for the day for me to go meet her and get some of that peach cobbler muffins. I love peach cobbler. So good. Such a cool concept, too, to put a peach cobbler in a muffin.
Yeah. That's an interesting concept. I'm with it.
I also want to get her bread dip. She sells you know how like Carrabba's has the bread seasonings and the oil? She does that, too. And then you could buy the sourdough. It's a full-stop shop over there.
Okay. We're hungry.
Yeah, we are. We're hours away from dinner time.
We still got a ways to go, buddy.
All right. Still to come with The Hang. Do you spy on people for your job? That's on the way. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's go to Natalie. Welcome, Natalie, to The Hang with Roy and Freddy Mac. So you have a job where you are spying on people.
I do, yes.
What is it?
What do you do?
I do asset protection at a major chain, like big box store.
Okay.
That's nice.
And it's cool. Like I'm in hiding. I'm behind a wall. Nobody can see me, but I can see everything and everyone. And
Freddie
my specific job.
I love this so much. This is my like a dream of mine to live in the shadows. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like just by choice sometimes. I like what I do. I like that we're with the community and like all this kind of stuff. We got cameras in the studio. I love this. But I think working behind the scenes is so cool where people can't see you.
You could probably do it as part-time.
Probably. I don't really have a lot of time on the side to do anything, but I just think I'm fascinated with this. So you watch people.
Do you ever go out? Is it just watching people on camera, or do you like go out and undercover in the store?
Like pretend the shop, yeah.
Mostly camera. Every now and then I do go out in the store, like not in my uniform, but I'll just be walking around, just looking at what people have. But most of my job is behind the wall, looking at computer screens, and mostly I'm focused on the self-checkout lane because people love to steal from the self-checkout lane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like small, expensive items. They find a way to like mess with the SKU, so then you have the opportunity to enter your own, SKU number and own price. And these people, man, they're smart. They figured out a way to do it. So that's what I'm focused on.
Okay. So, because self-checkout, you really are your own cashier.
Right.
And bagger.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a popular thing. Maybe, hopefully not, but people will scan or input like the wrong item that's cheaper. Something like that. Oh,
yeah. Like, for example, like memory and health supplements, those are more expensive than your average supplements. So they will try to finagle the price on that, or a program for like PlayStation. They'll try to sub it out for like a DVD, or
so it kind of looks like you think,
exactly.
yeah. So they're trying to be slick with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, you have like regular, you're buying organic fruit, but you try to put in the regular price. Yeah. Okay.
That's another one. Yep.
So what do you do? So let's say you're sitting there watching on camera and you see this happen. Do you like Is it like
What do you do in real time?
Do you just run dart to the front and like just stop?
Halt! Who goes there?
No, we have like basically like an abort button, but it basically pauses the transaction for that specific like computer that they're ringing up on, and so it requires an associate to come over, and we've trained our associates that when the light is blinking red at like a certain pace, not like your typical help me red, they come over and they know, okay, I'm looking for something that's off here. Maybe like organic bananas, regular bananas, or the supplements kind of example, something like that. They're trained to identify that at that time.
Yeah. And it also kind of holds the person up so that it
Because
gives
they
the
can't
police.
continue, yeah.
Yeah, it gives the police or loss preventions or asset protection, whatever, time to get over there to meet you at the door. Like, hey, come over here with me for a second. Yeah.
Well, they can't even complete their transaction at that point. It's frozen until the associate comes over and releases it.
Right.
So they can't get near the door unless they, bolt in. Which at that point, for safety matters, we don't chase after them. We're not supposed to, at least.
Man, I think it is just so dumb nowadays to even attempt that stuff because there's cameras everywhere. Looking right at you. There's cameras like above you that you don't even realize. There's a whole extended arm equipment thing above your head. There's the camera that's right in front of you.
Can I just say, though, like if they're going to go through, well, one, I'm glad this is your job. I think it's very cool. But if they're going to go through the hassle of paying someone to watch me on camera, can't they just have somebody check me out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the company as a whole, like, because the cashiers are disappearing.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
Because at one time it used to be, 10 lanes open.
That was all it was
now it's
cashier.
like two lanes open. The rest is self-checkout.
Right.
But if you're going to pay Natalie here to go behind a screen and watch me, you might as well just open up a checkout lane and let them do it.
They can enter it in manually and make sure everything is correct.
I just, I'm like, why? I mean, I guess maybe people prefer self-checkout because it's quicker, I guess, maybe.
Sure, yeah.
Well, let's not throw that idea too far out because I like my job and I want to keep it.
Yeah, Roy. What are you doing?
People replacing me.
And I like my potential someday maybe part-time job. So, shh.
I'm surprised you're not allowed to chase them. I was a 911 operator, granted, more than 10 years ago. But, when I was a 911 operator, they would chase. It'd be nothing for all of a sudden I'd answer the phone and it's, I'm in pursuit. And they're like, and I'm like, who is this?
The loss prevention type person?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's
I'm like,
fun.
what's your name? Who are you pursuing and why?
Yeah, tackle them.
What are you doing?
Bring them to the ground.
I'd be like, I'm sending a police officer, but they're not going to go lights and sirens. So
yeah.
Roy doesn't take it seriously.
Though. I don't want to die over eye serum.
Right.
So if that's what they want to do, bless and release.
You don't want to get shot in the parking lot. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Well, wow. What a fascinating job.
So cool.
If you have a cool job like that, you're spying on people, you can let us know in the Q102 app. We'd love to have you on the hang with Roy and Freddy Mac.
Poppin' on Q102.
Taylor Sheridan, the creator and director of Yellowstone, huge show, now has a spinoff too. There's a woman. She's a TV writer, entertainment journalist. Her name is Lauren Salkin, and she's suing Taylor Sheridan along with NBC Universal and Paramount, claiming that they stole her idea of Yellowstone. She submitted a pilot script back in 2016 and 17 called Sovereign Nation to Taylor Sheridan's production company. They told her, thanks, but no thanks. We're good. And then it was a matter of months before Yellowstone got the green light. So in the court doc, she's saying the characters, the storylines, the overall tone are among the similarities between her work and the show we now know as Yellowstone.
Yeah. Girl, no.
What?
That's just...
You don't think... Why you say that? You think because of the timing of it? Because of Yellowstone's...
Because they can easily say that it's not your idea, that they came up with all this other stuff, because it's not exactly the same. That's the unfortunate part about pitching shows.
But she says it is. They read through it and they told her nah, and then they came up with a show very similar, different name.
And then what'd she say was similar?
The characters, the storylines, and the overall tone.
I'm sure there's a lot of other things. The characters are the same. I doubt it.
Maybe not the name, but their characteristics.
I don't know. I've pitched shows before, and I've seen shows that are similar about it, and it's the nature of the business. Why do you think there was two?
I think stealing is also a part of the business too. Stealing others' ideas.
Maybe I think it's just a development executive is just reading so many pitches and ideas, and at the time there was something about her idea they probably didn't go with, and yet when they were then ideating something else, they probably took elements from it. Yeah, that happens all the time. So
she should get paid. You just said they did exactly what she's claiming they did.
Yeah, I mean,
even if it's just elements, she should get something compensated somehow.
Yeah, good luck.
You got to be able to prove though that you had your dates and your logs have to be. She has to be, and so does Taylor Sheridan. The burden of proof is the burden of proof is on her, but yeah, I'm sure she can prove it if she's filing this lawsuit.
There's been like 2 reality shows I've pitched that I've happened to see something kind of similar.
Like what?
That made it to TV, a competition show.
Which ones?
It was involving the Duck Dynasty family.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just like I pitched something very similar.
That's the thing, man. Because aren't there copyright things you can do prior to submitting your idea, your scripts, and you know what I mean, to protect yourself?
Yeah, I don't know.
Which, like, if someone does steal your idea, you can prove, like, hey, I had this copywritten back in 2002.
A lot of times, whenever I do a pitch as well, you have to sign all this release information that you can't really do what you're doing, what she's doing right now too. So,
see, that's another way for them to just
for them just
blur the lines
idea.
and steal it and then claim it as their own. That's so messed up.
Yeah.
But it's the business, I guess.
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, she should. I mean, if they really did steal from her, hopefully she gets paid. Taylor Swift, the Grammy Museum is celebrating 20 years of Taylor. She was at an event, very intimate event, Q&A session, about 100 songwriters and composers. But she got to talk about her process, and she went on to say that enthusiasm can protect you from anything, and that when you're creating music, it should be kind of that yes and. You know, like an improv?
Okay. Yeah.
She follows that same logic when she makes her songs and she's collaborating with other producers and other writers. It's very yes and. So, good for her. Getting some nods from the Grammys.
Yeah, that's why fans think she's up to something, too, because the 20th anniversary for her debut album is coming up.
Oh, okay.
So it all makes sense.
Yeah.
20 years, that's wild. Shaq got turned down from Marvel. He wanted a role in the Avengers movie, and they were like, no. I don't know if you remember this. Back in 97, he played a DC superhero called Steel, Steel. And
I don't remember that.
It wasn't like one of those big, but the executive points were basically that when you pop up on screen, people will be like, oh, that's Shaq. He won't be believable.
Oh, he can't be a character because he's too much of a character of himself.
Shaq is
an
entity, a brand, a character, all of those things. Like, his character wouldn't be believable.
I agree with you. He has a whole different alter ego for his DJ stuff. And to me, that's Shaq. That ain't, what's his DJ name?
Diesel.
That ain't Diesel. That's Shaq.
Yeah. It's a good problem to have. It's like being typecast.
Right.
Similar to that. Like, you can't see anybody outside of one particular role.
Simon Cowell has gone missing from America's Got Talent. He is off the show for the next couple of weeks. America's Got Talent, of course, is the big popular summer show. And he's missing from the show because he's getting a routine procedure related to his back.
Roy doesn't believe it.
Maybe, hey, listen, while I'm going to be under, maybe we do a little snip over here or something, you know.
Snip.
You could tell he's got some work done.
And when you say snip, that just has a totally different
vibe for you?
Yeah, than what I think you meant.
You think I meant vasectomy?
I think most people think you mean vasectomy when you say snip.
No, I was thinking about like a facelift. snipping the skin behind the ears. Yeah, snatch. Whatever. That's what I think he's doing.
You're the only person that thought you meant what you meant.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone else is like, oh, yeah, vasectomy.
Oh, sorry. No. No, I mean, like,
you're thinking facial.
I think he's going to tighten the face up a bit.
Again?
Maybe. It
looks painful at this point. Like, doesn't that hurt to be so snatched?
I don't know. I watched that docuseries of him on Netflix building this band that we haven't even heard anything from. And How embarrassing, by the way, to have a whole documentary about a band that you built, and then
no one ever hears
I have
the band.
not heard one song from them.
Yeah.
But they bought like 40 of the same shirts for him to wear.
Because he wears the same thing
He
every
wears
day.
the
whatever.
same thing every day.
Yeah. Odd.
Pretty cool. I think maybe I'll start doing that. Just saying, you just see me wearing black every day.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Are you wearing the exact same thing every day?
Maybe.
Or just different outfits, but they're all black on black?
I don't know, but I'm just like, he has a uniform.
I think the exact same shirt every day is whack. If you're going to give me black on black, at least switch up the style of the shirt. The outfit can't be the exact same every day.
Give me long sleeve one day, short sleeve another. I'll take a polo.
No, I mean like different fabrics and different, like really switch it up. I guess you can keep your little color theme you got going on there. I'm black on black. Look at me.
Well, that's what's popping on Q102. Freddie Mac, are you a front door answerer, or do you just hide in the house and look at your Ring camera app if somebody knocks on the door?
I usually hide and look at the Ring camera.
Yeah, right.
Or I talk to him. I talk to him through the Ring camera sometimes. And really, the only people ringing my doorbell nowadays has been Cam's little neighborhood friends.
Oh, that's cute.
So it is really sweet.
It's a little nostalgic.
One little girl, because I have like a front window that's kind of ground level, and you can see right into my kitchen when the blinds are open. So there has been times where I can see her on the Ring camera. She'll ring the doorbell. I'll pull it up and watch it. And she leans over to look through the window to see if she can see. She's 7. Hey,
Don't be peeking.
Don't be looking in my window. What do you think you're doing? I don't say that to her. But I'm just, why? The way kids' brains work.
Right.
But really, it's only kids that are ringing my doorbell. It's like 3 or 4 kids in the neighborhood. But yeah, I will pull it up and watch. Yeah, or if I get a thing saying I get motion at my front door, I'll look. It's usually a delivery driver dropping something off that I bought late at night.
I remember one time I was going home, and my husband was just sitting on the front porch, and I knew he was sitting on the front porch, but I happened to see a salesman on one of those little stand-up things with 2 wheels. It's like a board that moves.
The Segway-looking
thing, going through the neighborhood, going door to door. And he was about a block away from us. And so I pull into the driveway, windows down, and I'm like, get in the house. A door salesman's coming. A salesman's on the way. Get in the house. Lock the door.
He's coming up the street right now. I just passed him.
He's a block away.
That's funny.
And so we go in, and we're like hiding.
Just the way that he rang the doorbell, you just let him ring it?
Yeah, because I don't need my gutters cleaned or whatever thing. There's
my dad has a no trespassing sign.
Oh, for solicitors?
Yeah. It's a small one. It just sticks down in the grass, but it's there.
Yeah.
He don't want nobody walking up on his door. And he said things to people like, hey, didn't you see the sign?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He said that to someone through the Ring doorbell.
So bold. And they're like, oh, no, I'm sorry.
I didn't see it.
I'll leave.
It's that small. Like you could miss it, you know?
Right.
He does not like people ringing his doorbell.
So according to this study, 65 and older, 59% would open up the door if a stranger knocked. However, only 23% would ignore.
Yeah, I'm in that 23%.
Yeah.
I've ignored salesmen, like you said, solicitors. So, yeah. It's not the best way to get. I feel so vulnerable. I feel like even though it's my house, I feel cornered.
Mm-hmm.
If I get caught up talking with a salesperson.
You don't want to be in a situation where you have to be like, okay, I'm closing the door. Have a go. Well, and we almost had that. We had a situation where somebody was trying to sell us solar panels.
Okay.
And we were declining.
Sure.
You know, and he was kind of rude about it. At one point, he said, "So I guess you guys just don't like the environment."
Oh yeah, let's start hurling insults. That'll hook them.
And so we looked at him. We're like, yeah, don't care.
Guess we don't.
Guess we don't.
If that's where we're at now.
That's where, yeah.
In this
like,
conversation.
I can't believe of course I care about the environment. I just don't want big solar panels on my house.
I got into I wouldn't call it a debate. A heated conversation. Just a bit. Just a teeny heated conversation with a religious group. This was when I was in college.
This is from a churchgoer.
Yeah.
Ooh, what were you debating Leviticus?
It wasn't a debate. It was more of a conversation. I had different views than they.
Okay.
And I just remember talking to them for just a little too long.
Yeah.
You know, because I was like, why am I so it's okay. We can disagree. Again, college years. So I was just young and immature, but we can disagree and that be okay. I shouldn't have answered the door to begin with.
No, you should have done what 23% of people do, hide in their home and look at the Ring doorbell camera.
Yeah, that was the beginning of me not answering the door after that.
Right. Then that trauma stuck with you?
Yeah.
Well, last week we asked on the Hang HQ social media page, what did you see on your Ring doorbell camera? Why were you hiding behind your Ring doorbell camera? And we got a lot of interesting responses. Who do we have on the Hang?
This is Bridget.
Hi, Bridget. Welcome to the Hang with Roy and Freddie. What did you see on your Ring doorbell camera? Hey.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. So this was kind of crazy. I was out on vacation, and I get a notification that there's activity at the Ring camera. So I open up the app and I'm looking, and there's a bunch of cops outside of my door. That has never happened to me ever before in my life. There's never been cops outside my door, but I wasn't there at my house. No one was at my house. So I was talking through the Ring camera, asking them, hi, like, I'm not there. What do you want?
Everything okay?
Yeah, exactly. Is everything okay? They were looking for some guy named like Jacob something. I can't even remember, but they were so persistent that there was someone in the house. They said that they saw someone through the window. They thought I was lying. And I was like, no. Like, I swear I am on the beach right now. I am not there. But they kept saying, we saw you. We saw something. We saw something. I know. Isn't that so scary? So then I started being like, did they break in?
Yeah.
Like, is the person they looking for?
That's where my mind would
house?
go. I'm like, because if you see me in the house, I'm not in my house.
Yeah, if you see some movement, it ain't me.
Yeah.
So I started freaking out, and I told them, okay, if you can find a way to get into my house, you just get into my house, and you let me know if there's someone in there, because I am not in there, so I cannot let you in. And ultimately, they were able to find a way into my house, and there was no one there. They secured the location.
Okay.
Everything was fine.
Clear.
And
So they thought you were hiding this Jacob guy in the house.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you're at the beach, and then so what? Did they kick your door in? I mean, or did they just find an easier way in?
Apparently, they found a way in through my back door using some sort of unlocking mechanism. I don't know. Nothing was broken.
Okay.
Thank God. But yeah, that they I don't know. They were able to unlock the door, which now I know that people can do that. So that's fun.
Yeah. Makes me want to get all the extra special locks and stuff so nobody can get in there. That's funny. They thought you were in cahoots.
I would have been
with some kind of criminal.
I would have been scared, and then when I found out there was nobody in my house, I would have been annoyed.
Well, yeah. I'm surprised you said, well, fine, go in if you want. I would have never said that. But I get it. You're in a moment, you kind of panic.
Right.
I'm just trying to enjoy my vacation, and here's chaos going on back home.
Right.
That's
I'm miles away.
Yeah. And they probably don't believe you. It's not like on FaceTime where they see you, you can see them, you can share your screen, or you can show them your surroundings or whatever. It's really a one-way thing.
It's jarring whenever the police are at your house. That is such a scary, I one time had the cops. I was sitting in my living room, and I happened to look, and the way my living room is, I can kind of see out my window and down the side of my house. I can see that from my living room, and I happened to see somebody peeking into one of my windows.
Ooh.
Terrified, I go. I'm like, oh, let me go out to the back deck, see what this is. It's a cop. He was looking into my windows, and I said, "Hi, is everything? Can I help you? Is everything okay?" And he's like, "I'm just checking to make sure everybody here is okay."
That's how you check?
And I'm like, "I'm fine." He goes, "Well, we had a call that because my landscaper, the people who mow, didn't come for a month."
Oh, okay. They were doing a wellness check?
And so they did a wellness check on me to make sure we were okay because my neighbors were concerned that my grass was high. And that was embarrassing.
No, I just didn't pay the landscapers this month. Go away.
I was like, there's a scheduling thing. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow. That's how they do wellness checks? They didn't even knock first?
He didn't. He walked around the house first. He looked around first.
Wow.
I can understand that. Looking around the perimeter is one thing. Looking in the window, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Walk around, sure. Then come knock.
Yeah, he didn't knock first.
Not first,
he was
really.
walking because I would have answered the door.
Yeah.
But then I'm like embarrassed. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was like, they're coming. They pushed me off because of rain, and then there's a client that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
You know.
That's sketchy.
And I'm
That
like,
is frightening.
And then I'm like, my neighbors think they think I'm dead.
Sure.
You know, because I never go outside. So they're like, I never see Roy in the yard. And then my yard's overgrown, you know.
They're putting 2 and 2 together. Yeah, this equals 4. There's a dead body in there.
So embarrassed. I had to give the guy my ID. He ran it.
Prove you were
Yeah.
who you said you were.
Yeah.
I own this house. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I'm breathing.
Yeah.
Well, okay, thank you so much for joining the Hang, Bridget. Hope you have a good day.
Yeah, of course. You too, guys.
So I wanted to talk to the radio family a little bit about midlife crisis. I think I might be going through one, although I think I'm too young for one. I think I'm way too young for one. Or maybe I'm in a quarter life crisis.
Okay.
I don't know. But
it's different for everybody.
Right.
Because, like, is this one of those things where you're being dramatic, or is this like a...
No, I don't think so.
This is like a more serious one.
I think it's serious. I think so.
People use it loosely. That's the only reason I ask.
Right. Like, I haven't done anything dramatic yet. Like, I haven't, like, bought a car
Okay.
yet.
All right.
But I don't know. I get this feeling of... and it's probably because my mom died. I mean,
Okay.
it's probably. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably related to grief. Like,
That's
so,
the nucleus of it.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to be self-aware of my problems.
Yeah.
But it is something that I'm like, what I feel like I want to do something, but I don't know what I want to do. And so I wanted to hear from you, the radio family. Are you going through a midlife crisis?
Okay.
You can let us know on the Q102 app. I posted it up on social media, and surprisingly, a lot of our radio family members are going through the midlife crisis.
Interesting.
Let's welcome in Grace. Grace, now you saw your dad go through a midlife crisis. What did he do?
Oh my God, yes. So apparently my mom is telling me that he got super into cryptocurrency, like out of nowhere. He just became like completely engulfed in it. And he's telling me that even my old room, he's turned into like a server room or like a crypto mining. I'm not really sure what it is because I'm like not tech savvy. But yes, he's telling me that he's going crazy with all these computers and like even the guest room, he's like turning into like putting like so many computers there. I don't know what's gotten into him, but apparently something.
Is that what you need to mine crypto? Like lots of computers and lots of screens? I don't know what that even. Not that you do, Grace. Clearly, you're like just as confused as we are. But mining crypto just requires a lot of screens, a lot of computers.
I was hoping to get a couple good ideas for my crisis. You know, I don't know. I'm too dumb to do that one. Mine for crypto.
The electricity bill is like super high, I'm assuming.
Sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, good
all
point.
That stuff plugged in, blowing fuses and whatnot.
Oh.
Jeez.
I know. Well,
is he rich now or something? Did it work? Is it?
I don't know. I think he's making a couple of dollars, but like I said, I think maybe the electricity bill might be a little higher than what he's making so far. So I don't really know.
Yeah, losing profits. All that money's going right back into Duke Energy.
Let me tell you, the people who do crypto are really passionate about it, though.
Yeah,
and they love to talk about it. And then there's like so many people who like disagree with it. And,
see, that's the thing. If you're crypto people, you're right. They're so passionate about it, but they can't really break it down for someone like me who doesn't understand it. Like,
right.
I need you to really put it in the layman's terms.
Last conversation in crypto I had, somebody was telling me about how the Congress is going to like legalize it or something, and I was like, it's not legal. It's not on the open up now. I don't know.
Well, it changes. I think like, a lot changes too with just the news and the headlines,
the
and
regulation of it. I guess.
And if you don't know enough, you're not really keeping up with it in the first place.
Well, hopefully your dad hits it big on the crypto market there, Grace.
No longer a crisis after that.
Yeah, no.
You.
Interesting crisis. Yeah, I don't know. I have this like feeling.
You're on the brink of something?
That I want to, I don't know. it's like I imagine somebody would take this feeling and want to go jump out of an airplane. To be clear, I don't. But I imagine this feeling I have, that's what people do. Like they have this, because I've never felt this before.
I see.
Like I need to go do something. I just don't know what to do.
Oh, is that adrenaline? You have all this built up adrenaline inside?
I don't know. I would think.
Because I'm telling you, I jumped out of a plane. Fun. So much fun.
Yeah.
And it wasn't midlife crisis. It was it was my birthday, but
Right.
it wasn't. It was on my birthday, but it wasn't.
Right.
It was just something that I thought was cool, and I've always wanted to do. My dad did it when he was in the Army. I just thought it was something cool about it, and I just did it. And I immediately wanted to go back up and do it again as soon as we landed.
Right. You know what I think it is? I think it's how we in life always dread change.
Sure.
We avoid change. We don't like change. Maybe the feeling I'm having is like I'm ready for change.
Okay.
Maybe.
You want to do something different.
And so like maybe people take this feeling and then they go buy a car, convertible.
And and that's not always a bad thing. Life is short.
Right.
You talked about how the origin of this feeling could have to do with your mom, and life is short and it's precious and all these things.
Yeah.
So, maybe you do want to go on some adventures, like jumping out of a plane, for example. Maybe not that, but something similar. Do something you've never done before, you never thought you would do or feel comfortable doing.
I think that's
because what you got to lose,
Yeah, we're all gonna be off. We're just on this rock, and then
we live on a rock,
and it's short.
Yeah,
so
too short.
So
do it, Roy.
You might see me at a car dealership. You might see me.
You have been looking at cars.
Jumping out of. Oh no, I'm not going to jump out of an airplane.
You gonna get a motorcycle?
Ooh, I'm not going to do that.
See,
either.
all these things you keep saying, ooh, but maybe that's what you need. Maybe it's what you need.
I know. I don't know how do I have a crisis?
I
don't know how to crisis.
You don't know how to crisis.
Someone teach me how to have a crisis.
How do you do this?
I need help losing it. Okay? Someone help me lose it.
Oh, God.
If you have any tips on how I can fall into the deep end, let me know on the Q102.
Hanging out with Roy and Freddie Mac. This is The Hang on Q102.
Where everybody loves Pizza Hut. Well, they are changing their name. And I think we can all probably get behind this name change. They're going to be.
But what is it first before I agree?
They're dropping pizza.
No.
You don't like it to be called the Hut?
No. Well,
hang on. Let me reframe it. How about this? It's only for the football season.
All right.
You get it?
I see what they did there.
Ready, down, set, Hut. I mean, that's perfect.
I know how it goes.
Yeah.
Roy trying to school me on sports is hilarious.
Well, see, there's a center. And then there's like a quarterback who goes behind him or her.
Okay.
And then
progressive.
Right? Well, I think there's female football.
There is, actually, yeah.
And then there's some sort of a communication that happens underneath the center through a physical tap in the butt region. Mm-hmm. And that's how the center knows to tap it. And typically send it back, and it's on Hut.
So why does he tap him if he's saying a Hut?
I don't know. I was always tapped. Whenever I was a center.
Roy was center playing Pee Wee football.
Yeah, they always tapped me. I always felt some action back there.
So they're dropping the pizza.
They're dropping pizza. They're now going to be called Hut.
They're just going to be called Hut all football season long?
Yeah, just for the few weeks. It's just a temporary.
It's a few months.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah.
The season is
12 weeks or something. 3 months, yeah.
16
weeks. So yeah, they're going to be called the Hut, and they're already doing it. Like there was a Pizza Hut I saw them put a big banner over the pizza, like a football banner over the
18.
pizza.
18. They changed it a couple of years ago. It was 16 weeks, but it's 18.
I feel like it goes by fast compared to all the other sports.
True. I mean, preseason already started. Season opens around the corner. It's starting in September, and then Super Bowl's in February. That's a good few months. So they're just going to be called Hut.
The Hut, yeah.
The Hut.
The Hut.
And nobody out pizzas the Hut. Like the commercials?
Yeah, there you go. You're leaning
They're already
in.
saying the hut. Okay. Yeah, I see what it is.
So they've already
bring back that buffet inside and the
Some
stuff
of
from the
them-
90s. Do that.
Some of them have it.
All of them need it.
My hometown that I grew up in of Roanoke, Virginia, they're big buffeters.
Sure, yeah.
And they're
Used to work at one.
Country Cooking, the All American Buffet.
All American.
And the KFC is a buffet in my
The KFC?
Yep, KFC is a buffet in my hometown.
It is?
Yep, sure is. I
growing up there or
no,
currently?
when I was there.
A few months ago.
Oh yeah, they had all this signage trying to get you in because I don't know how many people's going to the buffet, but it's there.
That's great.
Yeah, all you can eat chicken at the Roanoke Salem KFC. The Pizza Hut is a buffet there.
Nice.
So yeah, they have all of the. They're big into the buffets where I'm from. So Pizza Hut changing their name. They've been doing this whole rebrand, leaning into the nostalgia of Pizza Hut, changing their restaurants into the throwback, Tiffany style lamps, the checkered tablecloths, the red plastic cups, the vinyl booths.
They also brought back the Book It program.
Yeah, they're going backwards for sure.
Good for them.
In a good way.
People are paying for nostalgia.
And I noticed Taco Bell's doing that too. Taco Bell is going back in time, bringing items from 2016, 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The Beefy Crunch Burrito is making a return. The Mexi Melt is making a return. The Caramel Apple Empanada, which always sells out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That filling will burn your mouth off.
And it's
But I enjoy
good.
it.
Yeah,
I
it's
love it so
good.
much.
Did you ever get the fried apple pie from McDonald's?
Yeah, I did. Since they brought it back. When they brought it back, yeah, I did.
Artificially crunchy, right?
Yeah, it wasn't real. It wasn't the same.
A little odd crunch.
Yeah.
A little too crunchy. A little suspiciously crunchy.
Overly crunchy.
Yeah.
They tried. But you can't fool us.
No. I know.
It was. I couldn't put my finger on what was different about it. I thought it was, it's been a while. Because it has. But it was maybe some artificial.
There's a weird crystallized crunch.
It was a little too much.
Yeah.
But I bought it. Like I said, people are paying for nostalgia. So, yeah, Taco Bell needs to bring back the teal and the purple, whatever those colors were, for the booths inside.
My hometown Taco Bell, it still looks like it's stuck in the 70s, the same one. They haven't updated it.
All right, I'm not going back to Roanoke
It's a
just to go to Taco
capsule.
Bell and KFC. That's cool, but, I need them to bring that energy here to Cincinnati.
Those are big dinner locations.
Still?
Yeah. You kidding me?
And if you've never been to Roanoke and Salem, Virginia, where we're talking about, this is Southwest Virginia, small town.
The TGI Fridays converted into a nightclub at night.
Yeah, DJ and everything.
Yep.
And
They
on the bar side.
They would move the tables out.
Didn't
and
you
there would be
DJ
a
that?
dance. I sure did.
You DJ'd that a few times.
I sure did, yeah. 2008, I was the resident, I had a residency at TGI Fridays.
Not a residency. It was a hot spot.
It was.
Roy's not lying. I don't know if they did that at TGI Fridays, at least back in the day here in Cincinnati, but man, everywhere else, in Maryland too, it was the same thing.
There would be a line, like a cover, to get into the TGI Fridays.
Yeah, just to hang out at a restaurant.
Right. I'll take
but
some.
you put a DJ in there and
cheddar bacon potato skins, and we'll head to the dance floor.
Which it wasn't much of a dance floor, right? Because it's still a restaurant, unless they moved tables.
They moved everything around.
Oh, yeah. This was a sight to see.
Yeah. And by the way, when I went back,
the
TGI Fridays closed, but I went back. It's now a Buffalo Wild Wings, and you would have thought that I was an archaeologist walking back there, showing my husband
what used to be.
Oh, I was like, well, right over here is where I would set up, and there used to be a big bar right over here, and then to the left of. You would have thought that I was showing him floor plans, and he's sitting there
great.
like, oh, okay, just entertaining me. Oh, that's nice.
Funny, man.
That's a great story.
Acting like he's never been to TGI Fridays before. He knows how it is.
And I'm laying out the floor plan.
Right. What they need to come back too as a company. They need to hire the CEO of Red Lobster. They need to for TGI Fridays, and they need to come back in business, and they need to bring back that Jack Daniel's chicken.
Yes.
That's where they went wrong.
They went wrong. They need to bring that back, and every location turns into a club after 9 p.m.
Roy DJs too.
I'm the resident TGI Fridays DJ. I love it. And I don't know how to DJ, so it'll be like me with Spotify.
It'll be you when you first started DJing, trying to figure it out.
I had no clue what I was doing.
Oh, man.
Just
I love nostalgia.
sandstorm for 6 minutes while I figure out my setup. I was troubleshooting a problem. Just Darude it for 6.5.
Just play the extended version of the wobble.
Oh, yeah. Just let it.
8 minutes I'm
messing with
wobble,
chords.
baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby. Sandstorm.
I'm a horrible DJ. Okay. Looking at the weather. It's going to be clear tonight. Low 56. Sunshine tomorrow, 81 for the high. Weather report has been brought to you by Whitewater Express Car Wash. Get that new car look without a new car.
Invited. Hanging out with Roy and Freddy Mac on Q102.
Are you a big tap to pay guy?
Yeah.
You enjoy that feature?
Yeah. And I used to not do it on my phone. Now I do it on my phone all the time.
Oh, you got your card, the Apple Wallet.
Yeah.
You just tap it, yeah.
You're
not even tapping the actual card. Look at you.
Just to put my phone up to it. And the power of the phone versus the card are two very different feelings. Like I can feel like I can barely hold my phone near it and
it's already detecting that signal.
Whereas like I'm like massaging my card all over it.
I'm trying to find the spot.
Yeah. I'm like rubbing and caressing this little checkout machine with my credit card.
Like, down here near the numbers. Next to the numbers.
Right.
Oh, on the screen, that's the spot. Okay,
Nicolas
cool.
Cage on a treasure hunt trying to find where to tap. But my phone,
like everyone is so different. But yeah, your phone is so easy. Immediately.
Yeah.
As soon as you open up the app, the wallet.
My phone is the tap and pay shotgun, man.
That's funny. Yeah, it almost feels like too like you're not even spending money. That's the crazy thing about cards in general, and then tap to pay. It feels like you're not really spending any money, which can be dangerous. But I bring this up because Walmart last to the party for tap to pay.
Yeah,
finally bringing that to their stores, and it's for Apple Pay and Google Pay. And they said they're bringing it to, it'll be mid next year though. So it's still going to take a while because up until now, like they've been pushing their shoppers to either you insert the card or swipe it and do it the regular way, or use their Walmart Pay system, which they, stores and companies, when you pay with credit card or I guess debit card too, maybe, but mostly credit card, the stores have to pay that 3% fee or whatever that is.
So if they create the bank, they get to pocket that
100%, or there is no fee. Yeah, it's just straight profit with the Walmart app or the Walmart Pay system that they have.
Okay.
So Tap to Pay is still paying that money to the car companies, and they didn't want to do that.
Is that why they keep trying to get me to sign up for Target Circle?
They could be leaning towards that.
Yeah.
Or they're probably already in that. I've never paid with Target Circle. You know what? I should have a ton of rewards points with Target. Isn't that a system like built on rewards points or something?
I don't know.
I'd never get no discounts.
I rarely go to Target.
I haven't been in Target in over a year.
Right.
So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was a Circle Pay. I thought that was a system to build rewards points so you can get, money off. Similar to Kroger, who does it right. In my book, like gas points and
you
stuff
just put
like that.
Fuel points. I always use that. You just type your number in.
Yeah. Oh, the Target's jipping us. Well, I ain't in there anyway. But Walmart finally bringing their tap to pay. This is not going to be till midway through next year. But they are last to the party. This was like a big complaint. I've seen ironically, I was looking at this news story and seeing comments. People like just finally fed up with Walmart for not having tap to pay. It's just so weird.
It feels a bit outdated nowadays if you have to stick a card in. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I was a late bloomer. I felt like I did not believe in the tapping. I was like, I prefer to stick it in or slide it.
It felt like you had more control, or like you were paying less. What'd you think you were doing? I don't know. I was kind of the same way, but
I think because to my point earlier, it's hard to find the spot to tap.
That's true. You look dumb. You feel silly.
Like I'm like casting a spell at the credit card machine. But now with my phone,
right,
immediate.
That is a much easier way to pay. So coming soon to Walmart. Well, soon we mean a year from now.
It takes them a minute to get all the machines.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit. Look forward to that at Walmart. Also, got to look forward to your Cincy Savers deal. It's Q102 with Roy and Freddy Mac. You've been listening to The Hang.
And it's time to say Good night, everyone. Except.
I want to say good night, everyone. Except people that still put a cigarette behind their ear. What are you doing?
I don't know, but I want to hang out with those people. They got stories.
They've got stories. You're right about that.
Stories.
But I saw a gentleman in the grocery store the other day, and he had one behind his ear, and I just thought, are you showing off?
No.
Because I really don't, and I'm not a smoker, so I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe you don't want to carry around the whole carton. Like, is that the last one left in the carton, so you threw the box away? I had so many questions.
I'm going to give you how it works, okay?
All right. You grew up in Southwest Virginia. I don't know if it's like a great population of smokers there.
I'll explain it to you. I'll explain cigarettes to you like an airplane.
Give it to me.
If in the carton, in the container, is at the gate, and in the mouth is the plane in the sky, the ear is the taxi to the runway.
Wait, what?
And so that's a cigarette about to take off. It is. Yeah. So it is locked, loaded, and ready.
Loaded.
Yeah. That's what that is.
He's just waiting on air traffic control.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just waiting for the clearance to puff one out. Yeah. That's why they do that. It's not to look cool.
Is this your first time explaining it this way?
Yeah.
Okay, because, flawless. Round of applause. Because I was like, where are we going?
Yeah.
You landed the plane, no pun. I was like, huh?
That's how it works.
Interesting. All right, well, all right. Whatever. I don't know.
All that to be
you do
said,
what you want.
Hang on.
To each yourself.
Smoking is bad, kids. Don't do it. Although everybody, I feel like now everybody smokes. It's like weirdly in trend, and I don't like it.
I know, and vapes too. Vapes are like worse than cigarettes. It's so scary. But yeah, I just saw that, and it
Now you know. Now every time you see someone doing it, you'll think about airplanes.
I'm gonna think about those guys with the orange sticks.
Yeah.
Waving the plane,
When you
telling them
see
where to go.
When you see someone smoking one, you'll be like, that plane is flying high.
Phew.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to say goodnight to everyone except on TikTok, the Find the Similar button. I don't ever want to find similar on TikTok.
Oh, and you always hit it by accident, don't you?
You always hit it by accident.
I don't care.
The worst placed button. Nobody wants to use your AI search tool.
Yeah, it's weird.
Drop it.
Yeah.
I was trying to pause it so I can go back, not hit find similar.
Yeah, it like magnifies the shirt or whatever they're wearing or looking at. Or yeah, dude, you're so right.
It's the worst.
I hate that. Now let me explain to you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
You want to do an airplane reference to TikTok?
I got nothing. That was great.
We got to get out of here. Thank you so much for listening to our show.
Yeah.
If you missed anything, get the Hangover podcast, or you can get us on YouTube at thehanghq.com. Send you right to our YouTube page, or you could type the Hang HQ on YouTube and we'll pop up there. And like and subscribe.
Thank you, please.
Because we like to views.
All right, let's go.
Let's go home.
Bye.
Bye.